In the USA, the culture of food is very different from Italy. Here, the typical food is hamburger, or in general fast or street food, that is called junk food, that are cheaper than healthy food.
It's very difficult to find healthy food here, like salad or vegetables. That in Italy are very common.
The architectural structure of Italian cities is very different from the New York City one. New York City is peculiar because it has a grid pattern. The streets are built in order to form right angles and quadrangular blocks. Also, in New York City you can find a lot of skyscrapers and modern buildings, whereas the Italian cities are organized around the historic center, in which you can find a lot of ancient monuments and old buildings.
New York is split in 5 boroughs: Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, and Staten Island. While in Rome, for example, we have 15 municipalities. All of these discrepancies come from the different history of Italy and USA. In fact, working in the center of an Italian city, you can usually see past ages evidence.
Transportation in USA are really efficient and advanced. There are a lot of trains, buses, bicycles and ferries.
In Italy, instead, we almost have all these things, but they don't work very well. In fact, people moved with their own cars.
Prices in all shops and restaurants in New York are without taxes. This because taxes are calculated into the price at the checkout.
In Italy, say the taxes are included to the prices, shown to the bottom.
The first question about tipping in the USA is if it is mandatory or not. We Italians consider the tip as something more or equal to be left eventually when the service has particularly satisfied us. In Italy, it is not used much, so we see it as a surcharge on the price that we find on price list. In USA, it is an integral part of the remuneration of people who work in restaurants, hotels, drivers, who almost always receive a minimum wage from to integrate. In USA, tipping is not obligatory by law, but is customary for everyone.
Sports in the United States is differently than in Europe. In fact, in the USA, sport is practiced at competitive level already in schools.
As we can see, in fact, on campuses there are very modern facilities such as the basketball palace and other various facilities such as softball, baseball fields and soccer.